Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and this is the introduction to the new channel where we are going to be going through my adventures attempting to homestead, and I'm going to put an emphasis on attempting. I am by no means an expert in any of this, and so this video series, however long it might last for, well, I wouldn't take it as the best possible advice ever. I would take it more as just go along with me on the journey and let's just have fun doing it. So I'm going to keep this first video pretty short because this is kind of just the introduction, and if you guys don't know, we have 12 chickens. I'm not sure if all of them are right here. I think that one of them is chilling over there because the cat was chasing chickens, and that always makes their lives a little bit more exciting. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about some of the benefits, but also I got to get these guys some food because they are, as you can see, out. And we have attempted to feed them some vegetables, and these chickens don't like vegetables. They eat bugs and they like their feed, but they will not touch vegetables, which is funny. So I just realized the last clip didn't capture what I was doing all too well, and we've got the cat that's coming in to harass the chickens again. But I was spreading the feed on the ground, or a little bit of it, and this helps keep the chickens from fighting each other because the feed container is not meant for 12 chickens. We were not expecting to have 12 chickens. We did get 12 chickens originally, but we were told by a bunch of people that if you get 12 chickens, then several of them will die, and then you'll be left over with anywhere from 6 to 8, maybe 10 if you're lucky. And well, we got 12 chickens, and we still have 12 chickens, which I'm super grateful for. Like, somehow all of them survived. I don't know how we had a 100% survival rate, but now that means I got to get creative so these guys don't fight each other. So obviously I am in no place to give any sort of advice on how to take care of chickens, but what I can tell you, what I did with these chickens to, I guess, give us a 100% survival rate is constantly changing the water. So that's one thing. I found that chickens like to poop in their water a lot, which is extremely gross, but I change their water pretty often, probably every few days at this point. And then with the chicken feed, I just made sure while they were chicks that they like always had feed no matter what. And again, I don't know if we just got lucky. I don't know if like what I did actually like made a difference, but I just always made sure there was food, and I always made sure that the water was as clean as I could make it, given the fact that they're chickens. Well, now that all of them are kind of focused on eating, you can see that they're kind of like all crowding on the one side. So there's a little bit of fighting here and there, but nothing crazy. I'm surprised how well these chickens do together. Usually expect at least one or two to kind of hate each other and, you know, pluck some feathers and all that, but it seems like they've been pretty reasonable overall. Well, I guess we should introduce Buttons here. She is very, very small, but very ferocious. She's the only cat that we have that continually chases the chickens. Now, she obviously hasn't eaten any of them, and I don't think that's going to happen because she's a lot smaller than them, but yeah, I guess cats are just like dogs. The smaller they are, the more ferocious they are. Now, outside of the feed and the water, the other thing I'm finding to be pretty important for these little chickens is going to be space. So we're on about half an acre here, roughly, and it seems like this is more than enough space for 12 chickens. I'm sure we could have these 12 chickens and have even less land, but this is like perfect for them. I can tell you that you guys probably noticed I'm barefoot, and I actually don't get bit by bugs anymore because chickens clean up those pretty well. But also, we've got this land right here that is absolutely amazing for bug production because it's outside of the official yard space. And so yeah, the chickens have plenty of food out here, but also it seems like they keep this area pretty clean. I mean, look at that. You got little cat cleaning herself, so obviously it's a bug-free area relatively. So that's going to cap things off for the little introduction to this channel. And when it comes to the posting schedule, I'm only going to post when I have content to make. So I don't know when the next video is going to happen, but the next video will be probably on something within this yard. We've got some berries we're going to be planting probably in a month or two. We also have fruit trees we're going to get, and there will be some planting with that. And then we are still looking for land as well. We're not sure, you know, where we're going to buy or how much land we're going to buy. But once that happens, right, that's a massive amount of content, right? Working, you know, a plot of land and figuring that all out. So that'll definitely be interesting. And, you know, what I've learned so far, like, again, I've been working this half acre here. The other plot of land, I haven't really done anything with it quite yet. Maybe that'll be a good video series, is figuring out what to do with that plot of land. But just a half an acre, like, it is so much work. So, like, when we get, you know, however much land we get, it's going to be crazy. So I'm sure the content will be fun. I'll see you.